guys? It is ya boy, Beer Gut Plays here, back at it with another episode of the WWE 2K25 MyGM mode. Now, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the content so far. If you guys like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you super kick that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Be sure to check out the channel sponsor for today, Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy, I'll leave it linked in the video description below. Use the code BeerGut at checkout. You'll save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. Now, guys, I absolutely swear by Dubby Energy. It is a phenomenal product. Use it on a daily basis. Definitely recommend you guys go and checking it out. My personal favorite flavor is the Grandpa's Denture Water, but they have plenty of great flavors that you can choose for yourself. Again, left it linked in the video description below. Use the code BeerGut at checkout. You'll save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. Before we get this episode started, headlined by Macho Man Randy Savage and Roman Reigns trilogy of matches. This is the third one in the series. I'm gonna leave the I'm gonna leave the playlist to the series playlist up in the top right hand corner right here. Guys, it has been a phenomenal series so far. I've had a lot of fun doing this. A lot of new subscribers have come to the channel. We are at 614 currently, so I definitely recommend you guys, if you like this series, stay tuned because we are going to continue this until WWE 2K26 comes out. Guys, let's get this episode started. Let's get to the video. And as you guys can see, it is the Raw before Survivor Series. We have some great matches on the docket here tonight. We're just scrolling through really quickly, just see what we can use. Headlined by Jade Cargill, or opening with Jade Cargill and Io Sky. We're going to make some potential roster moves here. Not super thrilled with the way the roster is playing out. Well, why is Randy Savage angry? Why? He is the world champion. I don't know why he's angry. Braun Breaker taking on Andrade. We also have Nia Jax taking on Casey Catanzaro. And in the semi-main event, it is going to be AJ Styles taking on Gunther. And the main event, Macho Man Randy Savage defending his World Heavyweight title against the Tribal Chief, the OTC, Roman Reigns. Guys, this is going to be a killer episode of Monday Night Raw. Got 5 big matches on the docket. You will see all 5. Sorry. Water break. It is still a little warm here in Baltimore, so got my trusty glass of water in my Philadelphia Phillies glass. Jade Cargill won the World Heavyweight, or the Women's World Heavyweight title a few episodes ago. Unfortunately, that episode was left on the cutting room floor. So at some point here in the next couple weeks, you will see a rematch for that women's title. It is going to be an absolute barn burner. Jade Cargill has really come into her own on this brand and has won the Women's World Heavyweight title from Io Sky. Jade Cargill embracing the dark side, in her full heelish tactics. Let me tell you, and I've mentioned this multiple times on the channel in videos, Jade Cargill has the potential to be a big-time superstar. I think she should have went down to NXT for a little bit. I know she does have the look for it all, but honestly, her skills are a little bit left to be desired, and I'm just being honest with y'all. I think she's not going to work like an Io Sky or somebody like that, but I think she could be a credible women's world champion at some point for this company, much like she is in the Beer Gut universe. and here we go. The other the former women's champion, Io Sky, who I've mentioned in many videos. She might be my current favorite women's wrestler on this roster. IRL. I absolutely am just a huge fan of her. I don't know. I love her gimmick. I love her wrestling abilities. I think she is one of the top female wrestlers on the roster. I don't know what it is about her. I just really resonate with her. I think she is phenomenal. And sorry to all the people who may or may not have epilepsy. That is some good water. And referee calls for the bell. Jade Cargill gets hit with a palm to the face. They lock up. And Io Sky at a slight disadvantage. But Jade Cargill takes her over with the standing switch. And she is just ragdolling Io. Io able to get herself free and has her in a chin lock, and they lock up. Spine buster by Io Sky, and now Io Sky going top rope. Oh, completely misses it right there. Oh, God, that could not feel good for the tailbone as Io tees off, and the Hurricane Rana. Here we go. Locks up. Kick. Jade tees off. Io with a slap to the face. They are just trading shots, going back and forth. These two women know no bounds. Oh, God. And Jade, a little too early. Cannot get the finishing blow, but Io Sky with the kick to the back of the head and lays out Jade Cargill. Hits that running drop kick. Wow, what a cluster right there. Got her up on the shoulders and drops her on the back of the neck, going for the cover. Io Sky's got the leg hooked. Not enough for a 3 as it's only a 2. And now Io Sky, top rope, high risk, high reward, hits that DDT and hooks the leg. Jade Cargill just got that shoulder up at 2. What is Io Sky got left in the gas tank as she is trying to put away the much bigger Jade Cargill and just completely... Okay. Knees in the corner. Pulls her out. And now Io. There we go. Top rope. Over the sky. Moonsault. And hooks that leg. That is going to be a 3 count. Io Sky victorious. What a matchup. What a way to open up the go-home Raw before Survivor Series. And what's Io going to do? She's just going to celebrate. Oh my God, what an opening matchup. I have been very happy with this roster, and that was an amazing match. 4-star matchup. If it happened in the Tokyo Dome, it would be a 6-star matchup. Braun Breaker taking on Andrade. This ought to be a fun match. We are live from Hartford, Connecticut. and Braun Breaker on his way to the ring. Oh. I am a huge fan of Braun Breaker, and let me tell you something. He will be the next big superstar for the WWE. He is, I don't know, I just love, he's fast, he's athletic, he's got the the football background with, playing at Kennesaw State, and he was on the preseason roster for the Baltimore Ravens. So, I mean, this kid can potentially be the next big superstar. He needs to lay off a little bit of that spray tanner, though. Holy crap. Braun Breaker ready to go. Honestly, the one thing I wish they would do with this game is, much like how NBA 2K has in-season updates, like player ratings, stuff like that, it would be kind of cool, like, it automatically would update and Braun Breaker gets paired with Paul Heyman and they have the Visionary as Andrade is on his way to the ring. That would be a really cool feature for 2K26. I don't believe it would happen, but I mean, crazier things have happened. Andrade, who has been a bit up and down on this Monday Night Raw brand, absolutely stoked and excited to see what he can do. You guys know I love me some Andrade. I was a huge fan. I liked him when he came to WWE the first time. He was in NXT, went up to the main roster, left, went to AEW, still enjoyed his work, and then came back. I wish they would figure out more what to do with him. I am a huge fan of that Lucha Libre style. And I think Andrade's one of the better wrestlers they have on their roster. I don't know. It's just something about him I absolutely love. And here we go, boys and girls. Andrade locks up. Braun locks up. And Braun just completely overpowers Andrade and shoves him. And got it. Double underhook to a power bomb. And Braun Breaker is not letting up here. Irish whip and the Frankensteiner. Yeah. Hooks that leg. And only a 1 count. Now Andrade goes to the ring apron, calling Braun to get up. Misses that missile drop kick, and they lock up again. Kick, double underhook, and just drops him back on the mat and hooks the leg. Only enough for a 2 count. Andrade with the nice counter. They lock up. And Andrade's got him up. Takes him to the corner. Drops him on that top turnbuckle. And these two men are going back and forth as he locks in the figure 4. Is he going to pay homage? Yes, he is. Homage to Charlotte Flair and locks in the figure 8. Oh my God. But Braun Breaker able to fight out of it. Oh my God, what a move, man. And Braun Breaker setting up for it. Spear! 23 miles an hour. Completely levels Andrade. Hooks that leg. Only enough for a 2 count. Oh my God. And Andrade rolls out of the ring. Andrade is hurt, man. Referee starts the count as he is up to a count of 2. What's he going to do? Oh my God. Braun Breaker just landed on that tailbone as Andrade moves out of the way. double knee meteor on the outside, and a swanton flip. These two men are absolutely risking it all here on Monday Night Raw. And got him up, double underhook outside. That cannot feel good on his back. Now, let me tell you guys. Oh, Frankensteiner. Let me get back to that. And tell you guys, this has been one of my favorite feuds on the brand so far. As Andrade now telling the man to get up. Oh my God. What is going on here? Pandemonium as the action spills on the outside again. Andrade just flipped from the top rope. Hits the spear on the outside. Oh my God. Braun gets back in the ring. Poor Andrade, man. Absolutely. He got folded up like in an accordion on that spear. Andrade moving, though. Count of 8. And they lock up. Knee. Uh-oh, got him up. Oh, right in the rib cage. I can feel that. And now, Braun calling for it. Another one. Third spear of the match. Is that going to be enough to put away Andrade? As Braun hooks the leg. That is a 3 count. It is over. Braun Breaker victorious. Oh my goodness. What a matchup, man. What a matchup. This has been one of my favorite feuds on the brand, though. It has been a perfect blend of styles, and I mean, it hasn't done very well in the match ratings, but man, I think they've really brought it and tore the house down. Now it is the Women's IC Champion, Nia Jax, taking on Casey Catanzaro. I absolutely love all these women, both these women involved. Nia Jax, to me anyway, has come a long way since her initial run in the company. It seems like she is a lot less, I don't want to say sloppy, but I guess I could say that. I mean, she has been known to hurt people in the ring, and I have not heard anything about her hurting anybody since she came back this time around. I felt like she had an excellent run as the Women's World Champion over on SmackDown, and now she is our Intercontinental Champion. The initial plan was to have her feud. Well, we did have her feud with Io Sky, and I felt like that was a great rivalry. We brought over Jade Cargill with the cheat code card, and we turned Jade bad, and it has worked out. Casey Catanzaro, or I'm sorry, Katana Chance. Casey Catanzaro, Katana Chance, same person. Jesus Christ. Katana Chance, current Women's World Tag Team Champion. One half. Her tag team partner, what is her name? God, and I watch very religiously. I just cannot. I'm having a brain fart right now. It is 9:30 at night. I'm usually laying down in bed at that time, but trying to provide you guys content, trying to get back into the swing of things, because, man, this has been a hell of a roller coaster ride this summer in my personal life. A lot of good and bad, mostly good, a little bad, but we don't really need to discuss that. I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things and get more content out for you guys. And the referee gets started. Katana Chance tries to knock down Nia with a dropkick. Does not work. And Nia with a big body slam. And they lock up again. Nia. Casey Canton's Katana Chance. I am going to do that all the time. Katana Chance escapes, but cannot knock down the immovable object, the unstoppable force, Nia Jax. A freaking forearm to the back of the head. These two girls are absolutely killing each other. And what does Nia Jax have planned here? Runs off the ropes, drops the leg, drops the leg. Nia Jax goes for a cover. Not enough for a 3. Katana Chance still fighting this thing out. And trying to escape, but cannot. Irish whip into the corner. The headbutt. The Annihilator on. I don't think anybody's kicked out of this thing yet. Or the old bonsai drop Yokozuna. That is a 3 count, and Nia Jax absolutely demolishes Katana Chance. We just had to have something for her to do, so. Damn, that is good water. And Nia Jax, still unstoppable. 3-star match. I'll take it every single time. I'm doing a bunch of advertising because I need the money. You guys saw $5,000 in the bank, and that's why we're running a bunch of normal matches. Because we ain't got no money. It's crazy. Damian Priest, hope another $12,000 in the bank. AJ Styles and Gunther. This has been surprisingly good here in so far. We signed AJ to a short-term contract, but very happy with what he's done. I thought about bringing in. I was trying to trade for the Good Brothers, you know, have them feud with the Authors of Pain, but freaking Tyler Breeze would not come off him. So we took the second best option in Gallus. I like the Coffee Brothers. I don't, honestly, so I only have enough time in my time to watch Raw and SmackDown, so I don't get to watch NXT. I understand, you know, my cable package does not have CW. The CW app, you can watch it the next day. It's just, with everything going on, I've been busy. I've been doing a lot of different stuff in, you know, remodeling, reorganizing, everything like that. Slowly but surely. When that it has all come to fruition, you guys will definitely see that. I plan on doing some really cool content, you know, with what I got going on. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I've got 2 projects this weekend. Hanging shelves in my office and in my living room, and putting together the sim rig. As Gunther makes his way to the ring with the impending drop of NASCAR 25. Is it October 15th, I think it said? Yeah, October 15th. I got to get that thing together. I gotta get it together and get it, you know. I think if everything goes right here in the next couple weeks, I might be able to pull the air conditioners out. I would love that, quite frankly, because my power bill's been expensive this year. And Gunther is ready to rock and roll. I wonder what they're gonna do with Gunther now. Is he involved in that? No, it's Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Jey Uso, LA Knight. Is Gunther out with injury? God. And Gunther with that running drop kick starts this thing out. Oh my goodness. You know, for such a big man, he can fly. What a suplex, and Gunther with the chops. AJ's chest has got to be turning bright red. Jawbreaker, AJ counters. And they lock up again. Gunther slips out and takes out the knee. Another running drop kick levels AJ Styles, and he's got to be hurting. And Gunther goes for a pin, not enough even for a 2 count. And Gunther gives chase to AJ on the outside. They lock up, and a attempted German, and it gets reversed, and Gunther fights himself out of a backdrop suplex and a Uranagi slam on the outside. These two men are absolutely going to war as another drop kick levels AJ Styles. Holy shnikes. Gunther brings it back in the ring. Lock up, Irish whip reversal. And AJ slips out, drops him with that DDT. Oh, Styles clash out of nowhere. Oh my goodness. Rolls him up. Not enough, not even a 2 count. A lot left in the tank for Gunther. Backbreaker, spiral tap. Oh, God. Throwback AJ Styles with that moonsault into the reverse DDT. Calf crusher locks in the submission. Is Gunther gonna tap? Got himself free. Big boot and takes off AJ Styles' head. And now Gunther calling for it. Up and down the powerbomb and stacks him up high. That is a 3 count. Gunther victorious. Gunther was on a bit of a losing streak going up against, he was started out with a feud against Jey Uso. He was constantly losing in that feud. AJ Styles now, it's been a little bit more 50-50. And holy crap. 3 stars, I will definitely take that every day of the week. And Jacob Fatu cutting a promo. Gets us some money, loses a lot of popularity, but it's main event time. Randy Savage, Roman Reigns 3. I tell you, this has been a killer feud so far. Not exactly on my dream list of matches, but honestly, I'll take it because I love both superstars very much. Randy Savage, you know, look, I was born in 1987. I am 38 years old, but I can tell you, I absolutely loved Randy Savage. I believe I shared this memory. I had a Nintendo 64 when I was in 4th or 5th grade. One of my favorite game, well, probably my favorite game at that time was 1998. So, WCW NWO Revenge on the N64. I would constantly play as Randy Savage with the Wolfpack, win him the world title. That game, let me tell you, it is a childhood core memory unlocked as Roman Reigns makes his way to the ring. Excuse me, sorry. I loved that game so much. Personally, one of my I'd put that in my top 5 wrestling games of all time. If you know me, you know I love, you know, just wrestling games. I remember, God, it's been 5 years? Jesus. 2K20. What an abomination of a game, and I tried to make it work on this channel back when that came out, and it just did not work. Between the constant glitches and the freezing and the crashing and everything like that, I am glad that 2K was smart enough and realized that, hey, this could potentially, we could lose our license here. And yes, WWE 2K is not as popular as NBA 2K. I will be the first to admit it. But it is still one of the higher selling franchises out there right now, and that game turned a lot of people off. So I am glad they took the year off and came back in 2022 and just made it work. The only good thing about 2K20 was if you pre-ordered it, you got the Fiend as a bonus character, which I loved it, but the game was just booty cheeks. Like, it was terrible. By the way, sound off in the comments your thoughts on that game, because I would love to hear them. Roman Reigns pacing back and forth. He is ready to go. He really wants Macho Man. Now, let me tell you, of course, Macho Man was a little bit, I don't want to say a little bit before my time, but I loved watching the Macho Man. Like, I loved getting those, when I was a kid, Blockbuster Video, Hollywood Video, all those places were very big, and I would constantly rent wrestling VHSs from Blockbuster Hollywood Video. I remember one time I was so sick. I was like really, really sick, and my grandmother, God rest her soul, picked me up from school. I don't remember what I had. I was sick though, and she made me some soup and took me to she took me to Blockbuster. We rented a couple wrestling VHSs, and I kid you not, I stayed up until midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, watching these wrestling VHSs over and over again. That's how much of a fan I was when I was a kid. And the big dog taking on the Macho Man. Now, let me tell you, I wish that they had some of the other variants, like you could change the attire and stuff like that, like Macho King and Macho Man from WrestleMania 8, I think it was. That would have been really cool. Okay, well, introduction time. Now, is it just me, or is Macho Man's face really off in this game? Like, I don't know. It's just not doing it for me. You think, I'm guessing because he's no longer with us, they can't do the real face scan. But that really looks... Does anybody remember... Well, of course he was alive at that point, but does anybody remember the Legends of Wrestling series? As Macho Man takes him down with a clothesline. Macho's freaking face looked amazing in that, and they're locked up. And Macho just gonna toss Roman to the side and takes him down with that running clothesline. Macho not giving an inch to Roman to allow him to breathe as he hits that atomic drop and a drop kick. Roman Reigns rolls to the outside. And what does Macho got planned here? Axe handle smash from the apron. Roman gets tossed back in the inside. Locks up. Atomic drop. Misses it. Oh, Roman ducks. Kick. And they lock up. Savage able to slip out and takes out the knee. Randy Savage going top rope. Ooh, yeah. Hits that elbow drop and hooks the leg. Roman kicks out at 2. Oh my God. These two are absolutely just having a freaking killer series of matches. Drops the knee. And picks him up. Locks up. Irish whip. Reversal in the corner. And Roman raining down with clotheslines in the corner. Short arm variant takes down Savage and the leg is hooked. Not even enough for a 2 count. Reversal of the Irish whip thrown into the ref. Another atomic drop. Face smash. Ooh, yeah. Spear! Oh, God. Macho took too long to try and showboat Roman. Not enough for the 3 kicks out. Now Randy Savage top rope again. Ooh, yeah. Hits that elbow drop. Hooks that leg. That is a 3 count. Macho Man retains his World Heavyweight Championship. Oh my goodness. What a way to end this Monday Night Raw before we go to Survivor Series. Randy Savage retains his World Heavyweight Championship in an absolute classic. 4 stars to end the show. Rivalry is complete. Wonder who Randy Savage is going to feud with next. Roxanne Perez, Charlotte Flair versus Fatal 4-Way? And now Wendy Chu is your women's champion? Holy crap. Elton Prince and Andre Chase in a singles match? Okay. 2 stars. What the hell are these tag teams? Duke Hudson and Randy Orton win. 4.5 star. Bianca Belair. Carl Anderson and Julius Creed. Wow. Okay. 3 stars. And now Luke Gallows and Kid Wilson main eventing. Oh my God. And it's a classic. It's a 4.5 star. Oh my God. 2K Logic, brother. Let me tell you something. Oh my God. That is hilarious. Still leading that thing. Our champions. Survivor Series Week 20. We get the 9 out of 9. They play the veto. Randy Savage will not be able to participate. And bad timing applied. Randy Savage. And he is going to be leaving the brand. So we are without a world champion. We are absolutely screwed here. We're going to have a... And I'm not going to do it in this episode. But we are going to have to crown a new world heavyweight champion. Who knows who it's going to be? Roman Reigns. All right, War Games. We're going to set this card and head to the post-show wrap-up. This is going to be a fun one. We are going to get Survivor Series. That helps. All right, well. What do we want to do here? Can't release them. That sucks. That sucks. Can't play that because they don't have any contracts. Smashing Success. Who do I want to use it on? We're going to use that on Roman. Can't use that. We're going to use the This Is War card. Okay. I'm not going to play that, but all right, we're going to set this card. And it is the opener. It is going to be Jey Uso taking on a mystery SmackDown opponent. Now we got to set the rest of this card. Here we go. The 2 filler matches and the other one. All right, triple threat. Gunther, Roman, AJ, not going to happen. Probably not going to happen. Jade Cargill, no, that's not going to happen. I can tell you right now because the other match has to be a women's world title or a women's match. So we're going to clear that. And Jacob Fatu will be taking on Damian Priest for that IC title. Interesting matchup. Who's going to do a promo here? Braun Breaker. Another advertising promo. Caden Carter. And then we're just going to have to set that main event. And it is going to be Io Sky and Jade Cargill. But, guys, that is going to be the end of the episode. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed it. If you like the content, you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe to this channel for more. Be sure to check out that channel sponsor, Dubby Energy. Left it linked in the video description below. Use the code BeerGut at checkout. You'll save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. Before I go, I do have to plug the other series that I am running on this channel. They're all going to be posted around me. Unfortunately, just due to time constraints, the NASCAR 14 season has been put on hiatus. But we will be coming back once NASCAR 25 drops with some NASCAR content. But check out some of the other great series I got on this channel. Guys, I got to get up on out of here. Hopefully, y'all have a great day or a great evening whenever you are watching this. And peace out, my friends.